and welcome to M1 Yarns and the Michigan Makers podcast. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jamie. I'm the yarn dyer behind m1yarns.com, a hand-dyed yarn and fiber business located here in Michigan. And this is a mostly knitting, spinning, fibery related podcast. So if that's your jam here, grab a drink and maybe your project and stick around. This is a very special episode. Most episodes I usually talk about what I'm knitting or spinning, fiber festivals that I'm vending at or attending as an attendee, things like that. But today I have a very special episode, and per usual, the moment I sit down to record, my dogs always get fussy. And without fail, right before Daisy just kicked the tripod. Right before I hit record, Jack started chewing on one of those like Nylabones, which are so loud, so I had to take that away from him. Daisy started getting fussy. Now that she's kicked the tripod, she's relaxed. But anyway, without further ado, because I'm really determined to record this without editing, let's just dive right in. I mean, this is a special episode, like I said. And my hair is clearly out of control. So forgive the hot mess. Anyway, yes, I have a very special announcement that I have been teasing for the last couple months, maybe a couple episodes ish, but basically all summer. It is now early September, but I want you to mark your calendar for something really exciting on the horizon. And I mean, I don't know if maybe you have surmised what it is, but while you think about that, I'm just going to finish, getting ready because I realized I forgot to put my hat on. I feel like Big Gretch, if you know who Big Gretch is, or if you don't know who Big Gretch is, she's the governor. Gretchen Whitmer is the governor of Michigan. I'm a big fan. And this lipstick by the Lip Bar, which is a Detroit-based woman of color owned business. This is called It Girl, but they renamed it Big Gretch because that's her nickname. And she wears this lipstick all the time. And she always does these cute videos on social media where she wears a hat. And so I thought, because I'm going to wear a hat in this episode, that I would wear my Big Gretch lipstick. I feel like the pink goes with the turquoise. I'm rambling, but I digress. So without further ado, should I make the announcement? Well, if you haven't figured it out, if the swag has not made the announcement for itself, I am planning a brand new fiber festival here in Michigan for next May 30th and 31st in downtown Traverse City. And it is called the Fresh Coast Fiber Fest. Michigan is known as the Fresh Coast state because we have more freshwater shoreline than anywhere else in the world. And I have long wanted to plan a fiber festival. This has been on my professional goals list for several years. I have done a ton of research and given so much thought and energy into what would make my dream fiber festival, both as a vendor and an attendee. And since I have now, over the years, both attended and vended at dozens and dozens and dozens of fiber festivals, some better than others. I have been making a list and developing basically my list of like what has to be included to make a great fiber festival and what I want to be included, if possible. And when I sat down to plan this festival, I made that list and I said, let's see exactly how much I can include without compromising on what I think makes a great festival. And so it's coming to life. It is, what should I tell you? What do you want to know? I feel like I should have done like a Q&A. We can do a Q&A for the next episode, but here, let me just give you like the quick and dirty details. The Fresh Coast Fiber Festival, like I said, is May 30th and 31st, 2026 in downtown Traverse City at the Howe Arena, which is part of the Grand Traverse Civic Center. There is plenty of parking. It is a third of a mile from the beach. You can walk there. Downtown Traverse City has free public transportation along the bay, and the venue is right along, it's right off Front Street, if you're familiar with Traverse City. And if you're not familiar with Traverse City is the epitome of what we here in Michigan like to call pure Michigan. The Michigan Tourism Board, or whatever that government entity is, came up with a campaign a few years ago. You'll hear and see commercials generally narrated by who was the guy? Tim Allen. But he played Tim the Toolman Taylor on TV. That guy. He's from Michigan. He has a very distinct voice, and he narrates these pure Michigan commercials. And that tourism campaign boosted Traverse City tourism big time. Traverse City has it all. The venue, so Traverse City itself has dozens of wineries, breweries, distilleries. There's museums, there's beaches. It's a half hour to the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, which is a gorgeous national park that you have to see. There are tons of lakes in the area in addition to one of the Great Lakes. And I just think it is such a great place either to grab your friends and do like a knitting crochet mini retreat that, you know, revolves around a fiber festival, or grab your family. Maybe send your partner and your kids to the beach for the day while you shop. Maybe bring them. Maybe incorporate, you know, lots of other activities. Build your vacation around this festival. That is my dream. And the venue itself is 20,000 square feet. There will be animals. There will be food trucks, beer trucks, wine trucks, dozens and dozens and dozens of vendors, and it is indoors with air conditioning and heat if need be. There are clean bathrooms right on site. These are the things that as a vendor make a difference. And there's a concession stand. There's plenty of free parking. Like I said, there's free transportation all along downtown Traverse City. A lot of the area hotels offer free shuttle service to the venue, so that's a bonus. If you are from out of state or maybe downstate and you want to fly to Traverse City, the Cherry Capital Airport, which is Traverse City's own cute little airport, is only 3 miles from the venue, so you could Uber to the venue. You could fly, like let's say you're from Chicago. It is, you know, within a day's drive. You could fly to Traverse City and get free transportation for your whole time there. It is a fabulous, fabulous area that is just so gorgeous. And I am so thrilled to be bringing this to life. So I'm launching the social media the day that I release this video. I'm at a loss for words because I'm just truly so excited to finally share this exciting news. For me, as a vendor, like I said, I know what makes a great experience for both the vendors and the attendees. And I end my vending season every year with a trip to Rhinebeck, New York, to attend the New York Sheep and Wool Festival and some of the fringe events. And that is my time to really just like get together with girlfriends, go to fiber festivals, build a trip around it, sit around the campfire, maybe sit in a nice Adirondack chair, knit, drink wine, and that is kind of the inspiration behind part of the logo. I'll just move in a little. You know what? I'll show you the mug because it's a little easier to see on there. So in Michigan, these Michigan shaped Adirondack chairs are super popular, and you'll see them a lot of the times at vacation rentals. And I think that this just totally represents my thinking that I wanted to literally save a seat for you and invite you to experience that pure Michigan vibe. So I will tell you more in the coming months, but in the meantime, I just wanted to share this big announcement that I am planning a brand new fiber festival. If you're a vendor, please head over to my website. I will link everything below: the website, Facebook, Instagram. I hope to make a TikTok next, but you know, there's a laundry list of things to do to plan a great event. And if you're a vendor, go to the website for more information on how to apply to vend. And I hope to see you there. Please comment below if you think that you might like to attend, and maybe tag a friend or two or three who you'd like to travel with to make this your pure Michigan getaway next May 30th and 31st. And I'll see you there. That's it for now. Next episode, I'll tell you all about what I'm knitting and spinning and working on. There's lots of new stuff coming on. But today, I just wanted to share this exciting news. All right, until next time, happy knitting, happy crochet, happy spinning. See ya.